Hi everybody, good morning. Just wanted to do a quick little update video for you. I've picked up a few things in the last couple of weeks for not just for my reloading hobby, my newfound reloading hobby, but just for shooting sports in general. And I just thought I'd share that with you real quick here for a few minutes. Let me show you what I picked up for the Mosin-Nagant ammo. Not this. This is reloaded, primed, trimmed brass. It's ready to load. I've got 50 cases here that I'm going to load this weekend. But what I did differently was that I went ahead and I got some bullets that are in the Lyman manual by the part number. It's the Sierra 311 diameter 180 grain Spitzers. These are the soft point Spitzers, 180 grains. It is a hunting bullet, but it has a pretty good ballistic coefficient of 0.411. So I thought I'd give these a try in my my two Mosin-Nagant rifles and see how accurate they are compared to the 150 grain FMJ boat tails. So I picked up 200 of these nice little Sierra bullets here, and we're going to try those out. Hopefully I can go to the range on Monday. I'm off on Monday. The only thing is weather permitting, because it's been kind of windy and rainy on and off here in Southern California for the past couple of weeks. So if it's windy again, I'm not going to go because it's kind of pointless. So yeah, I picked up some new bullets to try out in 7.62 by 54R. So we've got that. Picked up another 10 round magazine for my CZ452. 22 caliber rifle. You can never have too many of these. Got this for 30 bucks from Green Top Hunting and Fishing, and I bought some other stuff, so the whole shipping amount was a flat $4.95, so that was a pretty good acquisition there. Can never have too many magazines. Let's see, what else do I have here. Okay, this is something that I've been thinking of getting ever since I started reloading. A shooting chronograph. And just got the basic F1 model. Don't really need all the extra fancy features, since I'm not a professional bench press shooter or anything like that. But I got this because you know how you have the ballistic information on the side of most of the factory ammo boxes? That's out of their test rifle and in their test conditions. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's the velocity and the bullet drop that you're going to get out of your particular rifle or handgun or shotgun or whatever. It's a pretty good estimation, but it's not, exactly what's going to come out of your gun. However, if you can chronograph your own ammo, and you can do this with factory ammo too, it's not just for hand loads, but what I'd like to do is take 10 shots of each particular load, different powders, different bullets and primers and everything, and just try to work up the most accurate load I can for my, I'm probably going to use this more for my Remington 700, the 308. And then, I'm going to do a video on this later. If you get the information, and you can go to the Hornady website and type in all the different data parameters, and it'll actually print out a bullet trajectory table for you based on your velocity and bullet weight and everything. So I hope to do that within the next couple of weeks, and I'll show you guys how I do it. It should be interesting, because then I can get a really nice customized trajectory table for my ammo coming out of my rifle. So I thought that would be pretty cool. I'll try to share that with you. So we got this. This should be fun, and you can use this for anything. Pellet rifles, paint guns, whatever you want, paintball. So I got this for like $90 It wasn't too bad, $95 with free shipping from Amazon. So that's that. And okay, this is what I really wanted to share with you. It was pretty expensive. This stuff is definitely not cheap, but I went ahead and I got a 100 pack of 308 Lapua brass. And from what I understand, this is the best of the best when it comes to brass. Well, this and Norma, the Swedish company, they're like neck and neck, 1 and 2, depending on who you ask. But Norma and Lapua are considered like the cream of the crop. So yeah, it wasn't cheap, I picked this up from Cabela's. It was $70, and they had a special last week, $2 shipping on any order over 50 bucks, so it came out to 72 bucks. So yeah, 72 cents for each case. However, the quality and uniformity of this brass is supposed to be second to none. We'll see, how it translates to actually out in the range pretty soon. But the other thing is that they say you can reload this. The Lapua says you can reload this brass 10 times. And I've heard of people reloading it 14, 15 times or more. So yeah, it's kind of expensive up front, but if you can reload it that many times with no appreciable drop in quality or accuracy, it kind of pays for itself after a while. And once in a while, you do have to treat yourself, and I thought I'd give it a try. And let's take a look at it. It comes in this really nice plastic box. Well, that's kind of cool. Information for your load, nice little Lapua sticker. Now let's take a look at the brass itself here. It's beautiful, just spotless, nice and clean, as you would expect from brand new unfired brass. It's annealed, heat treated there. They say this stuff is like really uniform, and it's so good that you can actually skip the case preparation step, or the case trimming, which is my absolute least favorite. I hate trimming brass on the Lyman brass trimmer. That's the one part of the reloading process that I hate. So if I can skip that, it's actually worth the extra cost. Of course, later on when this brass extends, you're going to have to trim it down, but I figured it would be kind of interesting to take a few samples of this and see if it's really as uniform as they say it is. So got my calipers here. Let's go ahead and measure a few. Alright, so this one is 2.008 and a half. Two point zero zero eight. 2.008. 2.007 and a half. Yeah, it seems like it's within a thousandth of an inch, depending on how you hold. 2.008. Looks like it's good. 2.008. I guess it's true what they say. This stuff is very uniform. You can just basically take it right out of the box and start loading it. Just for fun, let's weigh a few and see if it's uniform when it comes to weight as well. One 172.4, 170. Let me see. 171.9, 171.8, 172.6. Not too bad. 172.9 again. 172.2. Pretty uniform. Definitely more uniformity when it comes to the length, which is probably more important anyways. So yeah, I picked up some of the good, best of the best quality Lapua brass for $308. This is going to go into my Remington 700. So we'll compare this with, my regular PMC and Federal and Winchester brass. And last but not least, oh yeah, I figured I'd throw this in. This is my Ruger GP-100. I did a review on this a few months ago, about 6 months ago. Just a little basic tabletop review. The one thing I forgot to mention in that review was that the stock sights are, well, they leave a lot to be desired. Especially the front sight. The rear sight's not that bad. Let's just show you that it's unloaded here. Okay. And what I did was, can you see that? Yeah. That front sight, the stock front sight, is very hard to see. It's not so bad if you're shooting outdoors in broad daylight, but if you're like at an indoor range where it tends to be a little dark, and I have like better than 20/20 vision, and even for me it was difficult to see that front sight. So I got this Hi-Viz fiber optic front sight. I think I also bought this from Amazon as well. I think it was only about $27, so it was a good deal. And it was very easy to install. And just, look how much better that front sight looks now. So everything about the Ruger GP-100 is terrific, but that front sight that it comes with is, it's kind of abhorrent. So I decided to upgrade it. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Basically, we've got the new Lapua brass that we're going to be testing out for the 308 caliber, and these Sierra 180 grain Spitzers for the Mosin-Nagants. So I hope to make a few videos in the next couple of weeks, kind of going over the differences. Again, none of it is scientific. I'm not a professional, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to try out different quality of brass and bullets and things like that, and share my results with you. So again, thank you to all the new subs. I know some of you don't accept messages on your channels. I try to thank each person individually when they subscribe. So if I didn't get around to you, or if I missed you, thank you for subbing, and hope you guys stick with me. Have a good weekend.